This is the Honda Civic Si. After mixed reception from the previous generation and a short break in 2016, a completely redesigned model is back. Let's test it out and see if it's worth your money. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Honda of Pasadena for hooking us up with this Si to review for the day. They are an excellent dealership, and if you're in the Los Angeles area looking for a brand new Honda, definitely go check them out. I'll leave a link to their information in the description down below, and tell them CarVision sent you. And now, onto the review. The Honda Civic Si is pretty reasonably priced at just $24,100, and the best part is, this is the only trim level. The only options available are $200 summer performance tires and a wireless charging mat. This car also comes in two body styles, a coupe and a sedan. As you can see, we have the coupe here. The sedan and the coupe cost the same amount of money, so it's just based on personal preference. How about we take a closer look at the Si's exterior? The Si coupe looks significantly more aggressive than the regular Civic, and I really like it. We have a noticeable body kit including a chiseled, angry looking front end, especially with those daytime running lights. In the rear lies a fixed rear wing and a center mounted trapezoidal single exhaust outlet. The Si also has wider 235 series tires and 18-inch alloy wheels. I will say that I like the Si coupe styling better than the sedans, which just looks like a regular Civic with a rear wing stuck onto it. The Civic Si also has adaptive dampers and larger brakes. Even though the Si has a small little 4-cylinder engine, the exhaust really isn't that bad. Take a listen. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Inside the Si, you'll notice that it's significantly sportier than the regular Civic. There's red stitching and carbon fiber trim everywhere. The seats are these heated cloth Si branded sport seats that are not extremely grabby, which is fine. In the center, there's a 7-inch touchscreen that controls all your infotainment options like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, and radio. While the system gets the job done, like most Honda infotainment screens, it suffers from slow touch response and an overall laggy experience. One thing that I thought I should mention is that there's no physical volume knob, still that stupid touch slider thing in most Hondas. The short throw shifter is made of metal and leather and shaped like a perfect sphere, which fits nicely in your hand. Under the hood of the new Civic Si, we have a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 205 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to send this car up to 60 miles an hour in 6.7 seconds. Pretty respectable for a small little sports car. Power sent to the front wheels through a limited slip gearbox and a one-choice only 6-speed manual transmission. No automatics or CVTs here. Sadly, Honda took out the beloved VTEC technology in favor of turbocharging, so when you're tearing up back roads in your new Civic Si, unfortunately VTEC won't be kicking in anytime soon, yo. Gas mileage is actually pretty good at 28 city and 38 on the highway. Let's see how the Civic Si performs on the road, shall we? First thing I notice is I really like the clutch and the shifter feel. The shifter throws are nice and short. The clutch is really light and easy to learn, so if you're a first-time manual driver, this really is a great car to start out on. The engagement point is really easy to learn. It didn't take me a long time at all to figure it out, and operating this thing in traffic, especially here in LA, isn't that hard either. We're filming this video the day after the Rose Parade, so we have a lot of traffic here in Pasadena, and operating this car in that traffic is not very hard at all. Cool feature of this car is the brake hold, so if you're on a hill like I am right now, you don't have to worry about rolling back. It's a really nice feature if you're scared about doing hills and you're a beginner manual driver. Now this car has adaptive dampers, so that means you can change it into sport mode. The tachometer turns red and acceleration is a lot more perky than what it was before. Also, the ride kind of firms up too. Acceleration on this car, it's not fast by any stretch of the road, but it's pretty zippy. When you need to pass someone, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to throw you back in your seat. There surprisingly isn't a lot of torque steer on this car. I mean, it's there, it's evident, but not a lot of it. This is a front wheel drive car, so there's no getting away from a little bit of torque steer. It's not like the Type R, but it's not really that noticeable once you get to higher speeds. The exhaust note on the Si, it's pretty good for a 4-cylinder. I mean, come on, it's a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder. It's no V6, no V8, absolutely not a V12, but it's pretty throaty at the upper range of the RPM spectrum. Now, according to Car and Driver, the Civic Si Coupe, not the sedan, pulled 0.97 Gs on their skid pad. Now, I don't know about you, but that's absolutely insane for a tiny little fun economy car like this. I would have expected that from a more dedicated sports car, but that goes to show you this car is no slouch in handling. The steering feel on the Si is pretty nice. It's a little bit light for my taste, but most Hondas are like that. Overall, this is a nice little fun, tight car to drive around. It looks cool, it's efficient, it's affordable. A great first car for anyone wanting to learn manual, anyone looking for a fun little economy practical car. In the end, for just a hair over $24,000, the Honda Civic Si is an excellent value considering it's easy to drive, it's an absolute blast to toss around, and it's stylish. If you're a first-time manual driver or looking for a fun little economy car, this should be high up on your shopping list. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for new weekly automotive reviews, news, and how-tos that you can use. Once again, special thanks to Honda of Pasadena for hooking us up with the Civic Si for the day. Go check them out. Their information is in the description down below. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at CarVisionLA for news, updates, and exclusive content. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.